Okay, you can see I built the frame. This is a Skywalker 15-foot trampoline, and for 15, they call it 15-footer because that's the diameter, obviously, across for the circle. On this one, it's very important to go back and check if you. These are the T-joints, right? So you can see that this T-joint has this bracket on it, which is going to hold those poles over there up, and then it's going to hold up the netting. So it's very important for this Skywalker that those T-joints, that every other one has a bracket. If you have one of these brackets on consecutive joints, you are going to have a problem. So now's a really good time before you go any further. Go back and check, make sure these T-joints, every other one has a bracket and every other one does not. Just go all the way around, double check. If you did make a mistake, now's the perfect time to rectify that. It'll take you 5 seconds. Well, take a couple minutes to go back, take them out, re-put them in the right order. It's a lot easier doing that than to put the mat on, when you're trying to put the enclosure in and you realize you made a mistake. You gotta go back, take everything down, and rebuild it from the beginning. And trust me, I've made that mistake being in a hurry. I've been doing this a very long time, built hundreds and hundreds of these, so of course I've made the mistake. But once you make the mistake, trust me, you'll never make that mistake again, because the pain to take everything down and rebuild it from scratch after you're a few hours in is very painful, especially when you're very time constrained on your day. So you can see I'm just walking around. Every other one has that bracket, no bracket, bracket, no bracket. So we're all set to go to the next step, which is just to attach the mat. Believe it or not, all these rings right here, these rings, triangular things, there's no numbers on them, but they are numbered. Meaning that here's the zipper. This is how you get into the enclosure. The ring, the first ring left of the zipper is ring 1. So this is ring 1. And then it's very important that you put that ring on a T-joint with no bracket. So there's no bracket on this T-joint. So it's very important that you put it to the left of that bracket. So this is ring 1 is to the left of that zipper, and hole 1 will be to whatever corresponding T-joint you started on, be to the left of the T-joint. So you're going to put the first ring here, the second ring attached here, so then the actual zipper would line up on this T-joint. Because you're going to be getting in and out, or the kids will be getting in and out of the trampoline, so they want you right on that T-joint, right on that, to help support just jumping in and out. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach the first ring to that hole, and then what you got to do is count the holes all the way around to the corresponding side over to the other side, and then you come back and count all the rings all the way around. So it's the exact same number, so we'll put the opposite side. So you go 1, 2's on the opposite side, 3's on the quarter hand, and 4's on the 3/4 hand. So pretend this is a clock. This would be 6 is actually your first position. 12 will be your second spring you'll put in. 3, and then 9. So there'll be a total of 4 springs holding up this mat. And then you go back, and then you're going to counteract from side to side. That way the mat gets stretched out evenly. I'll show you just in a couple more seconds. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach the first and second spring, and then I'll check back in.